Hi, scholarship hunters out there. My name is Soma. I'm from Indonesia. I'm a Chevening alumni. I got the scholarship in 2017. And today I want to share with you guys how I approach an essay. So, as you probably know, if you're applying for Chevening scholarship this year, there are four main essays that you have to write, and one of them is leadership and influence essay. Okay, so first of all, let's start with disclaimer. So the views and opinions in this video are purely my own and not of the Chevening office. Right, so here's the question. Chevening is looking for individuals that will be future leaders and influencers in their home countries. Explain how you meet this requirement using clear examples of your own leadership and influencing skills to support your answer. Minimum answer is 50 words and maximum is 500 words. So basically, you have to show the committee how you contribute to the society, basically, by demonstrating your leadership and influencing skills. The way I approach this question is by three steps. So, step number one, I prioritize my achievements and I only choose two or three of them. In this case, I only choose two. And then I'll write each achievement with the STAR technique. I'm going to talk about the STAR technique later on. And then write an opening and a conclusion paragraph. So this is my writing habit, and I think you should consider this too. So I always write an opening and a conclusion at the end of my essay because it's actually easier to do that because you already know what the main paragraphs are, and then you just draw a conclusion or start the opening based on the paragraph that you already wrote. So yeah, highly recommend that. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. So in my achievement paragraph. So as mentioned, I choose two of my best achievements and I describe each achievement in a paragraph using this technique. So in my first sentence, I started with general information about my project that I did back in 2014. So I mentioned the year and where it happened and what role I took. This is also an opportunity for you to describe the problem that you want to solve. And then the next sentence, I talk about the goal that I want to achieve. Again, if you describe a problem, then that would be the task section would be the solution that you want to do in order to solve the problem that you explain in situation. In my case, I basically describe the goal of my project. And the action is this is the important piece of the STAR structure. So the action, I demonstrated my leadership and influencing skills to achieve the goal that I mentioned in the task section. And the result is very self-explanatory, the impact that I made based on the action that I did previously. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example of my paragraph. So this is actually the essay that I wrote for the Chevening application back in 2017. So I'm going to go back a little bit so you can see the color code. So I make a color code here. The black is for the situation, blue is for the task, and so forth. Okay. So as you can see, the first paragraph, I explain about my project, when it happened and where, and yeah, a bit of a context in there. And the next sentence is the goal, which is the task, what I want to achieve. So basically, I want to use English as I'm an English teacher. So I want to use English as a tool to overcome the language barrier between local and international communities so we can solve environmental problems together. So that's the goal. And the next few sentences, as I mentioned, this is the most important part. I explained the action that I took to achieve the goal, right? As you can see, I have a lot of I here. I almost start every sentence with I, and I think it's very important. I mean, according to me, I mean, this is purely my opinion. But what I want to show is that's my part, that's my role. So that's how I contributed, and I was active in doing that. So that's what I want to send that message basically. And finally, I describe the result that occur after my project. So it's very important here to be specific and vivid as much as possible. So if you have numbers, mention numbers, because that's an easy way to measure things and make it more specific. Okay, so that's one paragraph. And again, I made a similar paragraph describing another achievement that I had. And after finishing the main paragraph, I started my opening paragraph and draw a conclusion based on the main points. Based on the main paragraph. So yeah, I hope this helps, and I wish you very best luck with your application. Thank you very much.